Hi guys. Okay, so this is our first video on YouTube officially. I want to talk about the frequently asked questions that we always get. They are posted at the top of our Facebook group or page. We have a pinned post that talks about them, but I wanted to do a video for all of our new customers. We're getting so many new customers every week, and a lot of them still don't know the process of how we buy and how we sell. And so the whole point of this video is to answer all of those questions for you guys. So let's see here. Let me pull up the post. Okay, the number one question that we get is, do I need an appointment to shop? No, you don't need an appointment to shop. You can come shop in our store anytime you want. However, our hours are 10 to 7, Monday through Saturday. So you can come shop anytime you want during those. Sorry, my nose is itching. Anytime during those hours. We're just like a regular retail store. However, you do need an appointment to bring your clothing items in. And that's the biggest issue, is that a lot of times they have a whole bin full of clothes, and it does take us a long time to go through those clothes. So you do need an appointment to bring in clothes. That's my computer. Okay. You do not, however, need an appointment for anything else. I'm talking strollers, wagons, outdoor toys, walkers, push toys, boppies, carriers, shoes, books, anything like that. You do not need an appointment for. The only thing you need an appointment for is clothes. Now, if you are going to walk in items, we do ask that you walk in before 6 o'clock because we do close at 7. So we won't take any more walk-ins after 6 p.m. I think it's funny that my hair is straight in this video because I've had it curly for so long. And so now I'm sick of it being curly and I've straightened it. So it'll be funny to see the transition of Jerica's hair throughout these videos. But anyway, okay, so the next question that I want to answer is, how do I make an appointment to sell items? Great question. The way that our appointment process works is that you need to either call our phone number, call the store, or come into the store at 10 o'clock on Friday mornings, every Friday morning. Every Friday morning, we book out a week. So if you call and book your appointment on Friday, you'll get an appointment that next week, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way up to Saturday. And so the reason why we do that, we only do a week out appointments, is because we had so many people wanting appointments that we were booked 3 and 4 months out. And then when it got to that appointment, they had forgotten, or they had already gotten rid of their clothes or whatever. And so we find that when people want to make an appointment with us, they want to do it right then. And so we get them in and out within that week. They get their money and they're good. So that works best for us. That's what we've been doing for a while now. So if you want an appointment for clothes, you need to call or come into the store on Friday morning. Okay? All right, let's do the next question. Oh, what season clothing are you taking? This is a tricky one. Ideally, I want to say that we take all seasons all the time, but it really does depend on our inventory. If we are fully stocked on summer, we won't take summer sometimes. If we're fully stocked on winter, we may put a hold on winter for a while. So that's when it's key to follow us on Facebook, because we update constantly. Okay, we're not taking winter at this time, we're completely full or whatever. But ideally, if you have seasonal clothes like Halloween outfits, Christmas outfits, swimsuits, we will take those all the time because we're always stocking up for the next year. So like right now we're taking bathing suits because we want to be ready for summer. Okay. All right. This is actually a really good question. What size do you guys go up to? And this has changed recently because we've noticed that the bigger sizes are not selling. So we have stopped taking sizes 14 through 18, and we're now focusing on 12 and under. So 0 newborn up to size 12 is what we're taking now. I think we've just realized that those older kids, I have one, she's 13, but she fits in like 16, 18 clothes. She wants to pick out her own clothes. She has styles that she wants to do, and it's hard to shop with her. She wants to shop on her own. And I think that's the issue with most older kids. So we are going to start phasing that size out. We may have a random Abercrombie jean that's a size 14 or something like that if we know it's going to sell because of the brand or something. But for the most part, we are not going to take those sizes just because we're going to focus on the younger sizes and what does sell. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, this is a great question. How much stuff can I bring into an appointment or a requested walk-in? Oh, sorry. Okay, so this is a great question. You can bring in one 18-gallon Rubbermaid tote to your appointment. This is when I ask you to go through your clothes before you bring them in. You may have a Rubbermaid just out in the garage and it has summer and winter and stains, and you may not have looked through it as carefully when you were putting the clothes away. You were just like, I need to get these out of my house. So you bring it to us and then we can't take half of it because we actually put a hold on summer clothes, and then there's some items that we don't take, like bibs and blankets and stuff like that. So I want you to get the most of your money that you can. So go through your bins and make sure that what's in those bins are what we're asking for or what we're taking currently, okay? There is no requirement for how much equipment you can bring in. You can bring in as much equipment as you want on a walk-in basis. So you may have to wait. There might be a line, but you can bring it in. Just make sure that it is clean. We are being very strict on how clean our items are. A lot of times when parents aren't using anything anymore, it gets stuck out in the garage, it gets dusty. I know that's what happens with the stuff that I have out in the garage. And so when they bring it down to us, it's dusty and it just needs to have a good wipe down. We don't have time to do that. So you guys need to do that before you bring your items in. Also, I suggest not to do it right before you come in. A lot of times we'll have equipment that comes in and it's still wet from them wiping it down, and then a lot of times after it dries we'll notice some stains. So the strollers and walkers and all that need to be dry when they come in so that we can tell whether or not we're going to take them. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, we get this a lot. Number one question on our Facebook is, do you have this in stock? Insert, hey, that's my dog growling. You stop. So do you have this in stock? Insert whatever you want in that blank. Our inventory literally changes every hour. And that's why we are so focused on Facebook, because as people bring it in, we post it and then it's gone. So I like to say that, we're a new store every hour. So we may not get back to you on whether or not items are sold, but we do try to update our Facebook at least every night of what's sold and what hasn't sold. So make sure you follow us on Facebook. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's another good one. Do you guys take store credit? This is something up until last week, the answer was no, but I have a prize for you guys. We are now doing store credit of 5% on your payout if you keep it as store credit. And the best thing I think about this whole store credit thing is we have a lot of moms who see stuff on Facebook and they are up in Shaver or they're working and they can't get to us within 1 hour. If you have store credit on your account, you can pay with that store credit and we will hold it for you until the end of the business day. So that's like game changer right there. So that's all the questions I have right now that I can think of. Oh, one more. I just thought of it. What do you get for selling your items? How much money do you get for selling your items? And that's a great question that we get all the time. We give you 30% of what we sell it for on clothes and 50% of what we sell it for on equipment. So for instance, if you have a onesie and we sell it for $1, you get 30 cents. So the average 18-gallon bin that comes in filled with clothes is about $40 to $60, just depending on if it's packed with onesies or if it's bigger sizes and it takes up more space. And then the equipment is 50%. That's a stroller, walker, carrier, back or diaper bag. If we sell a stroller for $100, that means you get $50 of that. So it's pretty simple. Everything is 30% except for equipment. Toys are 30%, shoes are 30%, books are 30%. So it's not much, but it's more than you would get at a yard sale or something like that. And you can use it to help get clothes for that next size up that they're getting into. Okay, I don't see any more frequently asked questions here, but I'm sure there are more. So if you guys have more questions about our store policies and procedures, go ahead and put them in the comments and I will try to answer them as best as I can. We are so excited to do this YouTube channel and I can't wait to post more videos and share with you guys what's going on at the store. All right, bye guys.